Love and light, everyone. It's Spirit Tuesday. It's Spirit Tuesday. Uh, All right. Quick message. Why are we knocking on doors and they're not opening? Why are we seeking answers and not finding them? Why are we asking and not receiving what it is that we are asking for? So, Spirit Tuesday started out as a word of encouragement for myself. I was having a hard time, just came out of a domestic abusive relationship for like a year as a single mom, and I had given up pretty much my entire like stability to be with someone that was not intended for me. Came back to Florida, and I needed a word. I needed encouragement. I needed a you got this, it's gonna be okay, God looking out, and I wasn't receiving that. So I started doing these videos as a means to kind of uplift myself, knowing that there's going to be at least one person that it resonates with out there. Even if your story isn't the same as mine, we go through pretty much the same lessons throughout our life. We just experience them differently. So with this newest lesson, so this is something that has really been on me for the past few years since becoming a single mom. Why am I asking for help or relief or open door and it's not happening? I'm walking up on doors and I'm literally having to try to kick them down just to get somebody to crack it to say, "Can I help you?" Right? I thought if I knock on a door, because of who I am, because of the divinity in me, if I knock on a door, it's just gonna vanish because I've chosen that door, right? That's not really how it works. When it's meant for you, you won't have to kick or knock. You won't have to seek. You won't have to do any of those things. You won't have to ask because these are things that are automatically drawn to you. The catch is you have to be your authentic self. You can't be half a person. You can't be out here with spiritual gifts that you're denying because you're worried about what other people are going to say or think about you. You can't be out here knowing exactly what it is that you're supposed to be doing and exactly who you are, but because of societal expectations, you're not walking in that. Because walking to the door half a person and saying, "Knock, knock, hey, let me in," the entity, the energy, the progression on the other side is not going to recognize who you are because you're not being your authentic self. We have talked about authenticity. We've talked about authenticity before. It's very important. Be who you are, blah, 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 right? But this is super, super important. And I'm just now really realizing the depth of this because for about 6 years, I've been trying to figure out why I can't get ahead. Me personally, I'm not talking about y'all. There's clearly no one else out there who can say that, right? I was being sarcastic, but for me personally, I have been knocking, I've been seeking, I've been trying to figure out what the deal is. Why? Like I'm a good person, I don't try to hurt people. I'm trying to uplift people. I try to be positive. So why is it that when I go knocking on the door, it stays closed? Matter of fact, I can hear the other side locking itself. I started tapping into things the last few weeks that I've always had, gifts that I've always had, gifts that I've always secretly used, but I've never really put myself out there like that because of the stigma around it, because of the things that people might have to say, how people might feel uncomfortable. That's not, don't want to make anybody feel weird. And the moment I decided, I did not care anymore. I was tired of being tired. It's exhausting trying to be something that you're not. The moment that I decided that, you know what happened? Pow. People started coming to me. People started coming to me saying, "Hey, I got an opportunity for you. It's not much, but it's something." You know what I mean? Like, I'm telling you, man, you've got to be your authentic self. And then when you seek, you'll find that as soon as you try to look for something, it's right in front of you. The moment you try to knock on the door, it disappears because these are things that were intended for you. All right? I know that was super long, but this one, whew, this one is deep. This one is something. So I'm going to leave y'all with that. Be bold, man. Be bold. And that has a new meaning too. When I say be bold, it's not just a cute way to close out the video. I'm saying be bold. Be extra with who you are. You know what I'm saying? Go out of your way to be extraordinary. That's it, man. I love y'all. Let's get it. I see you.